Hi, this is Garrett with Gwydion Reviews, and it is time for a review of the new Halsey album, The Great Impersonator. Halsey's fifth album has come during a tumultuous time for her. In 2022, Halsey got diagnosed with both lupus and a lymphoproliferative disorder, which are autoimmune diseases that, while not inherently cancerous, could very well become cancerous. This serious illness is the primary inspiration behind The Great Impersonator. She sings about topics including her being sick, being a single mother, and what will happen to her child once she's gone. It's very much a project where Halsey is struggling with life and death, both in her writing and in her reality. She has even gone on record to say that she believed this would be her last project ever. And let me tell you, the emotions that she conjures in her writing is powerful. Her lyricism is devastating, showcasing a strong amount of sorrow and bitterness at every corner as she struggles with this reality. It's powerful stuff, and it makes tracks like The End, I Believe in Magic, and Life of the Spider so impactful. And sure, you can argue that there are instances when her writing can be too angsty, but here's the thing. She's dying. She has every right to feel these feelings and express her pain in this way. In other words, calling this album main character syndrome is stupid. With that said, I do think The Great Impersonator is a bit of a mixed bag. This project mixes elements of rock, pop, and folk, and while she does these styles relatively well, I think there are times when the production is a bit too watered down. She is clearly inspired by 2000s alternative music on this project, and it can result in some great tracks. The lead singles Lonely as the Muse and Ego are prime examples. Other times, it sounds like Halsey is putting more passion and heart into her words rather than the music itself. Speaking of the words, once again, I don't have a problem with Halsey's edgier side showing up on this project. I do, however, think there are instances where her phrasing and the actual melody of the words she's singing comes off a bit clunky. It's like she's trying to perfectly pace out what she's saying, but in doing so, it sounds awkward at times. I also think this album is a bit bloated. This thing is 18 tracks totaling at 66 minutes, and I think there are a few songs that could be cut. I think the primary example is the Letter to God trilogy, which is easily the most forgettable trio of tracks of the bunch. All in all, I think The Great Impersonator is decent. It has its faults, but it's an emotionally compelling ride featuring some of the most devastating lyrics of the year. I don't love the album, but honestly, my opinion doesn't matter. What matters is that Halsey gets better, and I am genuinely proud that she is able to put something out during her illness. Way to go, Halsey. I wish you the best. 6 out of 10, closer to a 7 than a 5.